Today is Wednesday, February 23rd, and today was actually supposed to be let me rephrase. This workout was supposed to be on my Tuesdays, like my back squat and overhead press, but just got caught up with a lot of work and lack of sleep, and I guess lack of motivation as well, because of all those factors. And so I just took the day off on Tuesday and then pushed things back from Tuesday and Wednesday to Wednesday and Thursday. And so doing back squats on Wednesday, and they weren't great. So one thing that Aaron had suggested I do before this, why am I having a brain fart? Before squatting, one thing he suggested I do is do some, alongside my rehab work that I'm already doing before every workout, add some glute activation work. So single leg glute bridges. And that the idea of that is glute activation so that I can jump into these squats without sort of needing to rely on my lower back. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but the issues I've been having with my lower back and flexion on the back squat is basically just an exercise to help combat that. But and I did do them, but I think I don't know if it was sort of just factors independent of that. Maybe I think I was even on Wednesday, today, I was pretty tired. I got more sleep than I did on Tuesday, but I think just circumstances have just been a little bit unideal. So maybe that was the main reason, and me doing the glute bridges were sort of independent of that. But I don't know. I definitely don't think they were doing anything to detract or take away from my quality of movement. But I think, I don't know. Even though I did that exercise, the single leg glute bridges, they still weren't that great. There were still a lot of reps where I was sort of as I initiate the descent, I sort of my sort of butt curls inwards, and so really just have to try to focus on correcting that, I guess, with by whatever means. I think I'll definitely continue doing this glute bridge, glute activation warm up before I squat. And I think I'll also continue to think about the idea of just sitting down, standing up without being overly conscious of the angle of my torso, which is something I talked about in the last 2 weeks. I guess we'll just sort of keep working. I think the good thing though is that despite it happening on a few reps here and there, it's not causing significant pain or any pain, which is good, which is either a sign that the flexion is not to a degree in which it's problematic yet. It could become problematic with a different amount of weight, or my lower back is just getting healthier. It's one of the two or both. I don't know, but I think that is sort of a takeaway from today that was a good thing, despite my squats being unideal. And I moved on to overhead press. Last week I did 125 for the 5 sets of 5 again on accident. And so this week I made sure to go up by 10 pounds, but the 10 pounds were actually quite a lot. 5 sets of 5 with 135 was not easy. I'm used to it being easy, and I think the expectation was that it would be easy given that I was able to do 125 with no problem, but they were pretty hard. No issues with my lower back or anything. There haven't been any lower back issues. So I've sort of been trying to do the leaning back, leaning forward thing a little bit more without being excessive. And though I do think it's helping, I think I'm just sort of, with the overhead press, I'm just not as strong as I was before. And who knows, I'm sure I'll get the strength back fast enough, but this was sort of whoa. I was totally expecting 135 to not be that challenging, but here you can see with this third set I'm already sort of struggling through the last few reps, and so I was able to get through all 5 of the sets, all 5 of the reps, barely, honestly. So I think next week I'll just go up by 5 pounds instead of 10, like I have been. So next week will probably be 140. But yeah, nothing much else to say. I'm hoping I got all of my thoughts down in a coherent enough manner, because was just having a lot of brain farts in the first half of the dialogue, but or the voiceover. But yeah, I guess other than that, pretty solid day. Well, I don't know if solid's the right word for it. It was a not bad day given the circumstances. Finished up with overhead press, did Bulgarian split squats, hamstring curls, I think push-ups. It'll show me right here. Oh, nope, suitcase carries. And then, yeah, called it a day.